It's another beautiful Wheel Wednesday, and congratulations to you. You have made it once again. We are live answering
Congratulations, what?
questions
Because they made it here?
because they made it to Wheel Wednesday. They made
Okay.
it to our live.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So congratulations to you for even being alive and just, doing the damn thing. You know what I
Like
mean?
that.
That's a beautiful thing. But congratulations to you again. Anyways,
Sorry.
but I know
I broke the flow.
I'm glad you guys are in here. Drop some questions below because this is a live Q&A. So if you have any questions about Konig Wheels, make sure to drop them in the comments below. In the meantime, let me let you know what's going on here at Konig. At 3 p.m. Eastern time, we are dropping a podcast, and today's podcast is it's with Full Race Motorsports, which is, what do they do? Because I didn't even watch the podcast.
Okay. So it was with Jeff from Full Race, and
There
they
you
talk
go.
all about Full Race's history, and they make all kinds of crazy intake and exhaust manifolds and turbochargers. And
Hell yeah.
So they've been doing that thing for about like 20 years now.
So if you know who Full Race, if you don't know who Full Race, go check them out on Instagram. It's Full Race Motorsports and all social media, and they really do some cool stuff. So
yeah.
we had Nick and Scott talking to him and just breaking it all down. It's really cool podcast. So go check it out.
It was a good podcast.
And then on Friday we have another piece of content dropping once again. This Friday, the piece of content is about.
You're putting me on the spot.
Yeah.
Man, we really
It's all
should have
good.
we really should have rehearsed this.
Well, as you know, we have a piece of content dropping on Friday. So
Wheel
make sure
spacers.
it's about wheel spacers.
Yeah, there you go.
And as you guys already know, we do not condone or tell people to do wheel spacers, but some of you guys do it anyways, and we just want to give you some information about it and what to do, what not to do, all that good stuff. So on Friday, we're dropping a piece of content where we talk about all that stuff. So make sure to check it out. It's a good one.
We just trashed wheel spacers for about 5 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah.
See?
No.
But yeah. So is there any questions that we got yet, Max?
We got first question. When do the new Hyperspec flow forms drop?
Great question. So, actually, the information for the wheels is already available on our website.
Can we
so
show
go
a
check it
Hyperspec?
out.
Yeah, I got one.
KONIGWheels.com. We actually have all the information as far as specs and what we're going to be dropping, finishes, and all that good stuff. Here's actually
Show
so you
that
guys can
puppy
check
off.
it out. Look
Yeah.
at that.
That looks
Good,
good.
man.
Give me a little. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Point it this way. Oh, that looks nice. A little closer. Nice.
So check
And I'll
that
get
out.
the other one. Yeah, hold that.
So the Hyperspec, as far as like
Show 'em that finish.
when you guys can get them and all that stuff, we're gonna start dropping sizes in in April. So make sure to look out. We'll drop some sizes and all that. Some sizes at that time that you can purchase and all that good stuff. But make sure to check in with your local dealers, and they'll give you some more details because we're looking about spring this year, which is in the next couple months. That we're gonna start dropping some sizes. So stay tuned.
We got a hi, bro, from
What
Poppy.
up, bro?
Poppy Chaos.
Poppy Chaos in the house.
Says
What's up,
hi, bro.
brother?
Says 40 roll. Says why can we not get a Hyperspec in 5 and 1/12 17-inch?
I don't know if we do or don't.
If we
I
sell
can't
enough
remember.
Hyperspecs and we get enough demand for that, then
And remember, the only reason sometimes we don't drop sizes is because as much as I know you would want that wheel, unfortunately, maybe you're the only one that wants that wheel size. And it ends up being that way. Or a few people don't, So it's good that you suggest them. It's good that's the reason why we do these lives, because we do like the suggestions. We do like to hear it. And if it's requested enough, that's something that we could always do in the future for sure.
McFly says, are you sending me a set for my 17-inch or my 2017 Accord Sport? Huh? Do you want a
Probably
set?
not,
Go ahead, order
but-
one.
But yes, you can
Get your order in.
Order them in. Order yourself a set of wheels for sure, man. And if you do get them, make sure to send over some pictures because we definitely like to check it out.
Flip DC5 says, I'm so excited for my Ampliforms coming in today in gloss bronze.
Ooh.
Nice.
When you put those on, man, send over some pictures. We definitely like to see it. We love to see you guys rocking our wheels, man. And a lot of the wheels that that we put on our social media is you guys, man. We like to display our people, man. And if you could take some good images of your car, we'll definitely post you up.
Gling Gling says, when are the new Forge wheels dropping?
The new Forge wheels, spring 2025. We're looking around like late April. You'll start seeing some sizes rolling out, and then as we get them, we'll be dropping them. Just make sure to check out with your local Konig dealers, and they'll give you more details as far as pre-orders and orders and all that good stuff.
Poppy Chaos asks, do you guys have a distributor in Panama?
I am not 100% sure. I'm sure we have someone nearby, but check out konigwheels.com/dealers. You could actually just put in your information on there as far as like addresses or zip code, whatever, and it'll give you the your local dealer or the closest one to you.
Flip DC5, who just got the Ampliforms, or is getting them today, says, absolutely, I painted my RSX Type S in Porsche Jet Green Metallic. I think the gloss bronze will make it look really good.
Man.
Yes, bronze on green. Yes,
Bronze on
definitely.
green is always, that's that British race look,
that'll
man,
look
for
good.
sure. Send over some pictures. We
see
definitely want to see that, man. The RSX too, that's dope, man. It's not, you don't see those as much anymore just because, you know, they don't make them anymore. So obviously, we definitely want to see what you got, man.
Nick Fly says, been rocking Konig wheels since 1999.
Hell
Nice.
yeah, bro. I
That's
love to
dope.
hear that, man. That's some gang. That was actually before the boom. So that means that you're a real
That was
Konig
right before
pony,
it,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So that's what's up, man. I love to hear that.
Let's see. Your oil bruh says, Brody, do a flip. Oh, I thought you were going to do a flipper. I legit thought you were going to do one right
Max
there.
thought I was about to do it
He
for
can
real.
do a flip.
No
For anyone
flips
that
today,
doesn't.
but
I thought you were going to
maybe
do
one
it.
day down the line.
Damn. All right, damn, you just faked him out like that. How much does a 17.8 Hyperspec weigh?
17.8 Hyperspec. I don't know. I think we haven't even actually officially weighed them yet. We will have projected weights available on the site possibly soon.
Here, look,
Or
show
if
him,
we
because
don't-
this is an 18-inch and it's super
So this
light.
is 18-inch, and honestly,
Yeah.
dude, like this is nothing.
And how much do you weigh?
And I weigh 150.
Boom.
So
Come on,
you know what I
it's
mean?
nothing.
It's you know, I'm sure we'll have projected weight sizes on our site soon. If not, you know, we'll definitely put some information in there for you soon. So check out konigwheels.com. It has all that information. It might even be on there. I'm just not 100% sure. So go check it out.
Let's see, we got, I need 5 100, 17-inch, 6.5 width for the Hyperspec. Yep, you'll get all the sizing on there soon.
Yep.
Nick F22 says, when will the Hyperspecs be available for purchase online?
So again, we're looking at a late April drop when we'll start seeing some sizes roll in, and as we get those sizes, we'll start, you know, populating them and whatnot with dealers and whatnot. So make sure to check out with your Konig dealer, or distributor near you, and they'll give you some more details on that for sure.
GLD Sport Club says, can you ship to Mexico?
Yes, we can. Just make sure to check out konigwheels.com/dealers. There's probably someone right near you that'll get those wheels out to you, man. You don't even have to ship them from here.
Nice. CLT Brian says, what's up?
Yo,
What's up, Brian?
Brian, I seen your car, man. That thing is looking tough, dude.
Is it, what, did he rewrap it or something?
Yeah, he
Nice.
rewrapped it. That thing looks good, man. Definitely send over some pictures. I want to post that up. I don't know if you saw. I posted one of your older pictures that you took of the hypergrams with the decal stickers. Yeah, send them over, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Gavin says, when will we get white rims? I had to paint my last Konigs to get the color I wanted.
So we do have some hexaforms in white. That actually has been a very popular wheel. I think it's a 6-spoke, I think.
Yep, really nice,
Yeah,
too.
hexaform
Love
is
those.
really dope, man. So go check that out. As far as anything new, we should be getting them soon. Well, as far as anything new, we're not developing anything as far as white wheels anytime sooner. But again, it's always good to come on here and suggest them, because that's how we come up with things that we want to do, man, from you guys. You know, if you guys request it enough, we'll do it for sure.
Nice. We got multiple people asking you to do an actual backflip.
No.
Oh, you faked him out.
Anyways.
You teased him.
Here, Scott.
Well, that was like
I'm outta here.
that was the Luis pass.
was
I don't
my-
want.
yeah.
Luis goes, I don't want to do this no
The
more.
tag team.
I guess I'm in.
All right, I got a good Scott question. Let's
good
see.
Scott
Yeah.
question?
All right, CLT Brian
Great
says,
Scott question.
are these new tariffs going to affect wheel prices
Wheel prices from us or wheel prices in general?
for you guys? So for
All
us.
right, for us. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it doesn't. We don't have. So let me, because you're our friends. Let me give you the robust answer. The robust answer is that for those that want to go do the research, you'll know that we are owned. Our parent company is essentially the factories. They're one of the world's largest aftermarket wheel manufacturers, and because of that, they make wheels for brands that are very popular and other ones that you may know. Sometimes they're even competitors to us. So with that said, we have 3 locations, and we were able to begin to pivot anything we might have had left in China out over the year. There may be a few different molds or different things like that that are there, but they're in the process of actually moving to one of our other factories. We don't anticipate a price increase at this stage. What I will say to you is this, is that there's 2 factors that are beyond our control, beyond everybody's control, even if they're not making wheels in China. The first one has to do with some of the supply chain issues. Now, we've seen this before. This isn't the first time that we've been exposed to tariffs, that the world has been exposed to tariffs. When ocean freight, the cost of ocean freight drives up, when bookings and sailings and stuff like that get controlled by some of the freight companies, you can drive the cost up tremendously. The second thing that could happen is, and this happened during the pandemic, but definitely through tariffs, sometimes it can happen, is supply chain shortages where essentially people are leveraging higher discounts by buying a larger quantity of things. Now, this isn't necessarily a problem for us, but it could sometimes turn into a problem where, a company like Apple storms in and buys all the production for like this one thing. And it could throw a supply chain issue. And then what you end up having is the pricing goes up across the board on a particular type of thing, diamond cutting bits, boxes, whatever. I don't know what it's going to be or if it will happen. But if that happens, it may turn into a global issue. You hear a lot about these things, about tariffs cause inflation. I strongly believe the answer to that is yes, they do. I've seen it in action before. But regardless of what it is, we're on the world's playing stage, so everybody else is going to be exposed to it as well. I think there's a tremendous amount, just speaking for the wheel industry in totality, just in case people don't know this, 99% of the world's aftermarket wheels and wheels in general, even OE wheels, are produced in China. Now, obviously, there's been a pivot, but look, if the world somehow pivots all they possibly can to other countries, and you're able to get down to 80% come from China and 20% come from the rest of the world, that's probably about the best that you're going to do. And which means is that no matter how you cut the cheese here, there are going to be some companies out there, OEs, whatever it may be, that aren't they don't have the ability to leave China for their production. And that could cause a lot more issues for pricing for other companies of things across the board. So I don't know. Well, right now, our intention is to not have a price increase. Our intention is that we feel that we were pretty well sheltered away from the majority of that. I wouldn't be surprised if you see some global things happen that potentially could disrupt pricing or cause a lot of delays. Expect that. That happened the first time when tariffs were introduced. We ended up there was a tremendous amount of delay. So I hope I answered your question. I tried to be pretty,
We got King Ma asking, do you guys have any sponsorship programs for new drivers in Grid Life?
You can hit us up. We had a Grid Life program for Gold Pass members for a long time. I think Grid Life kind of discontinued that. They didn't. They had some other things, I guess, in sight. But if depending on what you guys got going on, hit us up. Sponsorship@konigwheels.com. Send us an email. We'll see what we have going on there for you.
We got a Noe asking, are you guys going to expand 17-inch 5 and 112 for the new Hyperspec?
I don't think so. I got to remember now what's on there. I think the problem. No, I don't think so. The problem that we've had with 17-inch 5 and 112 is that the demand for it has fallen off a cliff. We do it with other wheels. And for a while there was some demand there, and we were servicing it, but it's really fallen off a cliff. And I think that makes sense. I mean, as cars are getting older, you're starting to see less and less people that are going to come with a car with a smaller diameter wheel. Even for some of the track guys, it seems like most of them have transitioned into 18 inches and 18-inch square type setups. So I don't think so. But you never know.
We got Aidski asking, will you guys be able to fit my GR86 with the new Hyperspecs in that mirror finish?
So that answer should be yes. I believe we did it in 17-inch, and I believe there's a staggered component if you choose to. So I think we did 17.8, and I think we did 17.9. Don't quote me on that. All the specs are available on our website, by the way. Right now, our initial offering specs for all the new wheels are available at konigwheels.com. Just go check them out.
Including weights?
No, there won't be
Okay.
there won't be weight projections until we get a little bit closer here.
Gotcha. Let's see, we got Kiki June. In your opinion, what is the best newer V6 or V8 SUV right now?
Oh, I think you got me at the maybe at the right or wrong time, depending on how you look at it. So
Perfect
I just got an Audi Q7 with a 3-liter turbo, and I really like it. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much. I really like it. It's got a lot of girth to it. It seems like it's capable to take some more power, and there's some tunes that are out there because I have a brand new one though. I don't know if the tunes are kind of exactly right. There's only like 1 or 2 people that have them, but I think it's a really great platform. It's something they've been running for a while, so it has some history. I don't get me wrong, if I had the choice, I'd take the 4-liter V8, but that's a whole other story. So I like the Audi stuff. The Q7 thing is interesting.
Nice. Tegan Hodges says, hi, what wheel would you recommend for my EK9 Civic?
I think it depends, man. Like, there's a lot of flavor here, right? So what's your style look like? What size looking like? What's the fitment that you want? What's your use? I think those 4 things are the things that I would kind of let us know about.
Dylan Stevens asks, anything on Supra Hyperspec sizing? I need a 1910 at least.
Interesting.
Which
I
Supra?
don't remember. Yeah, my guess is he's talking about the A90, but let us know which Supra.
K Dot from the Netherlands
Sure.
says, so he got the Audi RS6 Avant recently.
Okay.
I don't you were out. He got that, and he's asking.
I feel like he's trolling us.
That's what I thought too, but he sent pictures, so
Man, this
So
is crazy.
he asks, he's looking at forged wheels. Do you think black would look good on my Avant? K Dot, what color was it again? Yeah, what finish?
Which color? First off, I think probably answer is yes. I think a lot of the Audi colors, especially in the RS6 Avant, would lend itself well to that. Hit up Wyborg Engineering because he's got forged wheels, I believe, in stock, and I think, man, that would be sick. Say if you do put those wheels, put the Koenig Forge stuff on the car, please send pictures. That's such a sick car.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Love
He
that
did
car.
send pictures. BFit Legends says, do you guys sell BMW wheels?
Yeah, we have a lot of BMW's wheels. Forged, flow formed, you name it, we got some.
Let's see, we got a F5R release date.
I believe you're probably going to be looking at end of April. It may run into the beginning of May. Like I said, the thing that more than the tariffs causing price increases for us, I think the biggest thing we're worried about is what delays come from it. I know it sounds weird, but it happened last time, so I project that it will happen again.
We got a Ishii asks, I just got a 2019 Focus ST, and I'm
cool.
looking around on your website. What would be the perfect size that you'd recommend?
If you want 18s for a Focus ST, then I would say do like 18.5, 43 offset. I think that's really good, and you have a lot of great options there, 5108. So.
First, Veppin asking, when do car shows start opening up around you guys?
Here, I don't think you see anything happen really till at the very earliest end of April. Most of the stuff doesn't even kind of kick in till almost around Memorial Day. So like mid-May, early May. You may see some things, but you don't really see anything big really get going until, around Memorial Day.
John asks, when can I actually order Hyperspecs?
You can order Hyperspecs right now. Most dealers that have them listed or either whatever, they'll take the back order. And a back order does hold your place in line. And what's been interesting is there are some part numbers on the Hyperspec that we've already ordered more of because they've actually already been back ordered to the point where the first allocation of that part number was already sold out essentially. So they're already held line. So yeah, get a dealer. If you feel like you're cool with it, place the back order, hang out. You'll definitely hold your place in line.
Giancarlo says, new website looking good.
Thanks. Yeah, we have a lot
Nice.
more stuff in store for it, so it's kind of like version 1. So Yeah, keep checking out. We're gonna version 2 is gonna kind of be roll. I mean, it's the same site, but like we have a lot more things that we're in development on, and I think it's gonna continuously get better and better and better. And I think the content that's there is gonna get better. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Rain asks, how can I get featured on your Instagram page?
I mean, have a car with our wheels on it, and the car looks good. Send pictures to images@konigwheels.com, and they'll get back to you.
Night Runner asks, any Konigs that will fit my E39? Nice.
Man, I always struggle with the E39. That's the 5
M5,
Series,
right? Yeah.
Right.
The big body.
I always forget. Is it that car always trips me up? Is it the low offset or the mix low high offset? You may have to DM us, and we'll get you that answer.
Nathan Bartley, 28. Wheel recommendations for E46 drift wheel.
Look, that's highly personal. I know a lot of the drivers out there that are doing it. They're doing 8.5s, 9.5 inches. So they'll do 8.5 inches on the front, like 18, 8.5 in the front, around a 35 or 32, and then they'll do like 18, 9.5 around a 35 in the rear. But it's really specific to how you have your car set up. I know some people that are running square setups. I know some people that are running really big setups, like an 18, 10.5, 25 offset. Really is very dependent on, kind of what you want to do with your car.
Apple Cough asks, hello fellows, what about a Jaguar F-Pace? Anything fit?
The truth is, I'm not sure.
That's the SUV, right?
No,
F-Pace?
I don't believe so. I think that's, maybe it is.
F-Pace?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the highly tuned one. So DM us. We'll get you the answer.
Dylan Stevens says, yep, it's a A90 Supra. I love the Hyperspec look.
Yeah, A90 Supra, I know we have fitment for. I don't know if we have a 19-inch. I have to see. I think we might have capped it off an 18-inch. Because in the 19-inch, I don't believe we did a B profile. So might have an 18-inch, but I don't know about 19-inch.
K-Dot says, I only made one mod to the Avant so far. I got mirrors that look like BMW M mirrors with sharp edges. I liked it.
Did you get the carbon fiber mirror caps that have the sharp point going toward the pillar there?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jaguar F-Pace S rims R20 to 22.
Yeah. I have to look and see the specs on the F-Pace, and also I don't know that we have that brake, so I'd have to double check.
22s? That's huge.
Well, we're gonna have, so in the MR1 XR, MR1, MRK1 XR, we have 20x9 and 21. No, I'm sorry. We have 20 and 21-inch wheels. I think the widest we did is like 21x11. But that stuff's on our website as well. So it might be one of those, but I have to check the fitment.
DC4 Tavo says, I got 15-inch wheels. I think he runs decograms right now on my Teggy. If I go up to 16-inch, do you think I'll have to roll my fenders more?
It has very little to do with the diameter and more to do with the offset and the width.
Soul Exists says, currently building a custom wide body GR86. Do you guys do any sponsorships?
Yeah, we do. Just because you're building a car that has a wide body kit doesn't necessarily mean you'll get sponsored. So make sure there's a whole value pack there. If you're not really sure, head over to our YouTube channel. We have content that we've done there. Search our YouTube channel for sponsorship. And we've even done a whole 5-part series on how you can build a sponsorship proposal. All that stuff is on our YouTube channel, KONIG WHEELS USA. Go get subscribed, because that's where we do some cool things anyway.
We'll do a couple more and we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
K-Dot says, yep, the mirrors that you just described, those are the ones.
Yeah.
He says, you didn't look very excited about it, though.
So well, I mean, I don't like the pointed mirror caps, but I do like the carbon fiber caps. I keep looking at ones for the Q7 I just got, and they're very expensive. I don't know if I could bring myself $800 to do the carbon mirror caps, but I absolutely love the carbon mirrors. So I'm sure they look sick on the Avant. I mean, look, what wouldn't look good on the Avant?
You don't even need to do too much to the Avant.
But you can.
Beautiful.
But you can. It's amazing.
I think it's beautiful. CLT Brian says spoke decals would look awesome on the F6SX. Really want those wheels maybe next year.
Sure.
That would look
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely. I think the hard part with spoke decals is that they're so dependent on the size and all the different things, and we change the profiles just so much. So it's all the different part numbers, we've done them with all custom profiles. So it gets the most amount of concavity. Every forged wheel that we do, every profile for every part number is different. And the reason we do that is because of the fact that we're trying to make sure that around the brakes that we're trying to fit for that particular part number, that we're as concave as possible. So that is one difference that I think is true for us versus some of the other companies. But yeah, it would make it tough to kind of come up with a sticker, you know what I mean?
Ollie asks, can you guys show the shiny Hyperspec again?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Max has got it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, that's good.
It's a little shiny. It's pretty shiny.
That looks good.
Yeah. So you got your shine request.
Right. Let's see, we got do you guys sell anything similar to SW388 16 inches?
I don't know what the SW388 is.
Sure.
If it's one of our wheels off the hand, that's got to be an older one because I just don't remember that code.
Let's see, we got a couple more here.
Pardon me.
CLT Brian says, you guys are professionals. You could definitely do it. I believe in you. I think he's talking about the spoke decals.
I think
we
what would be a
do
lot
it now.
easier is if you take a piece of vinyl, put it over the wheel, and just gently trim away the excess. I think that would be easy too. You know.
We got Night Runner says, I've got a 540i 4.4 FBO Stage 3 Dynan ECU at 131,000 miles. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, sick car, very cool. As far as wheels go, though, you're gonna have to DM us, and we'll get you some answers there.
Let's see, we got Bog asking, what's your favorite JDM choice car of all time?
These questions are tough for me because I have just such a large list.
If you could pick one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to pick one. I mean, I'm really...
SW20.
Yeah, but it's not. But I think if I had to pick one of all time, for me, I really like R33 GTRs.
Nice.
I think that's right now. I mean, obviously V-Spec and the whole kit and caboodle. You know what I mean?
K-Dot asking, how long have you had your Q7?
I got it last Friday, so just picked it up. So
We got Josh asking, when are the Hyperspec shipping?
you won't see that stuff shipped till end of April, really early May.
Let's see, we got do you guys have distributors in Panama?
I don't know if we have a distributor in Panama. I think we have a customer in Panama, but if not, there's plenty of places that will be able to ship to you. I know like Injugu Racing does a lot of that stuff. I think Tire Rack does some of that stuff, so you could probably get them from a U.S. vendor if you had to.
And we'll do one more question.
Sure.
We got Diego asking, I've got a 2018 335i. What would be your recommended wheel choice or wheel and tire choice, meaty tire?
So, I mean, look, I think if it's me, depending on what brakes you have in the car, if you don't have anything like, crazy big in the M deal, then I would probably end up in an 18-inch. I think you can get a lot more tire in there. I think it keeps the ride comfortable. It also gives you the ability to really put a good sidewall on there and, some aggressive look from the tire anyway. You can do 8.5, 9.5s, 8.5 front, 9.5 rear.
Nice.
You could also push that a little bit further out if you wanted to, maybe do 9 and a 10 in the rear, but like, right around those areas. We have plenty of things, but if you have any questions with fitment and stuff, just hit us up, DM us. We'll be happy to help you.
That's not the E90 generation, right?
No, that's after
okay.
that. That would have been the F series stuff.
Gotcha. And we're good.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Have a good week. Don't forget, podcast is live on our YouTube channel in just about a half an hour time, a little bit less.
It's a good one,
this
too.
Friday.
Jeff from Full Race.
Yeah, so we're talking to Jeff from Full Race on our podcast. If you guys know about Full Race, man, they're super cool people. The turbo experts, as they dub themselves, I believe. Turbo specialists, I think this is. But we talk about turbos, we talk about tuning, we talk about, and Jeff's super knowledgeable, been around for decades. And the one thing that really caught me off guard, and I think it was a cool conversation, was when he starts to talk about the future of tuning and kind of how he sees some of these things changing, but also what parts you should probably start to hoard. Different than you might think. Anyhow, make sure you check that out on our YouTube channel, KONIG Wheels USA. Don't forget that if you happen to listen to podcasts in the car, You can easily find our podcast pretty much on most podcast platforms that are popular. So iTunes, Google Play, definitely iHeartMedia, Spotify. We're out there.
You could try to ask Siri to play it.
Oh.
That might work.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Konig Behind the Wheel podcast. Make sure you get subscribed, download it, and leave us a review. 5 stars would be super sick. So that's it. Take care of yourself. We'll catch you next week.